How you all doing? Friday night again, here we go. Halfway through January already, for goodness sake. Great to have you with us. Great, absolutely brilliant to have you with us. So, right, who's in tonight? Let us have a quick look and see. Caroline McCoster, first in. Hi Caroline, how are you doing? How are you? Great to have you, absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Vanda Glue, how you doing? Vanda Gloria, hi Gloria. Keith Wallace, Friday night again. Go for it. Happy days, Keith. Great to have you with us, my friend. My sister-in-law, Ethel. How you doing, Ethel Simpson? Watching down in Carnlough. How are you doing? Well, hopefully tonight you don't have the, what do you call it, the subtitles, because I went through the whole thing tonight and finally discovered how to turn them off. Hopefully you don't have them. I can't promise it. Hi, Laura. Laura Hagan. Hi, Laura. How are you doing? How are you? Absolutely brilliant to have. Hope everybody's well. Jane Penny. Hi, Jane. How are you doing? How are you? Linda McLean. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Norman Rowan. Sitting down in Bangor. How are you doing, my friend? Mamie Logan. Hi, Mamie. How are you? Frederick. Sitting over in Paris. Hi, Frederick. How are you? There's our Sandra. Sandra at last. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing? How are you? Linda Wright. My sister-in-law up in Carnlough, my other sister-in-law up in Carnlough. Later on, we'll have some videos from Linda, from David, and from Sophie. Of course, absolutely we will. Absolutely we will. So, ready to see. There's Desy. How are you doing? Look, hold on, you disappeared on me. You jumped up. Hello, super to hear you again. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us, Desy. Absolutely brilliant. Kenneth McLean up in Maiden City. How are you doing, Kenneth? Hope you and Linda's great. Elizabeth Boyd, hi Elizabeth, how are you doing? Billy Doherty, hi Sharon and Desy, how are you doing? Okay, all good. Great to have you all with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. So it is. So, where do we start tonight? I usually do this away on through the bit. We'll go for it early. Save the last dance for me. Oh, you can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye and let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. Don't forget who's taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go. I love you oh so much. Oh, you can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. And if he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. But don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun and laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, baby, want to save the last dance for me. To save the last dance for me. Oh, won't you save the last dance for me? There you go. Gets us started off in the evening. We don't usually do that. We song as early as that, so we don't. Last week we'd done a Save Your Last Dance for Me, but we'd done a slower version last week, so I like that version there, so I do. So let me catch up to see where we are. Sharon Russell, how you doing, Sharon? Hi, Desy and Sharon from Carrickfergus. Great to have you with us, Sharon, absolutely. Pauline Riddle, hi, Pauline. How are you doing? How's things down in Ballycarry? Hopefully all good. So, Marlene Montgomery, hi, Marlene. How are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us. Isaac Crothers, hi, Isaac. How are you doing? There's our Paddy Haggerty, sitting down on Larne. Hope's all good in Ballynear. All's good in Ballynear, so it is. Happy days. Jackson's is making plenty of money, and that's it. he's going to aim to change the name of Ballynear to Jacksonville. So that's where it's going to be. Jacksonville, Ballyclare. So no, that's only mockery. So it is. John's a good lad. Where do we see? Where we go? Mary and Tom Montgomery sitting over in Canada. Great song to start the day. Awesome. Happy days. Suppose you're sitting out in the veranda watching the snow, having your afternoon tea. 3 o'clock in the afternoon with you, so is Mary and Tom. Absolutely. Brilliant. So, what do we say? John Craig. How's everybody in Coleraine, and John? Hopefully everybody's good. Great to have you with us. Sea of Heartbreak. In the harbor don't shine for me. I'm like a lost ship adrift on the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. How did I lose you? Oh, where did I fail? Why did you leave me? Always to sail the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. Oh, what I give to sail back to shore, back to your arms once more. Oh, come to my rescue. Oh, come here to me. Take me and keep me away from the sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. Sea of heartbreak. Oh, sea of heartbreak. There you go. So, Rosie Drummond. Hi, Rosie. How are you doing? How are you? Vera. Hi, Vera McCaughey. How are you doing, Vera? Sharon Gilmer. Great to have you with us. Sam Gurley. How are you doing, Sam? How are you keeping? Great to have you with us, Sam. Evening, Desy and Sharon and all the Shades family. There you go. Thanks very much, Sam. Great to have you with us. Margaret Nabel. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Hopefully everything's all good with all of you. So, right. Yes. Sharon will be along later on tonight. Happy days. She's in better form. So just after chicken pasta and broccoli bake. Goodness sake, Paddy. Just because I asked a friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, and just because I rang her number by mistake today, you know she thinks I still care. Oh, just because I haunt the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere, and just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be, you know she thinks I still care. But if she's happy thinking I don't need her, well, let that silly notion bring her tears. How could she ever be so foolish? Or where could she get such an idea? Or just because I asked a friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, and just because when I saw her I went to pieces, she thinks I still care. She thinks I still care. You know she thinks I still care. She thinks I still care. There you go. So, right, I'm sure you noticed I was looking at my computer, working at the computer, watching the screen up behind the camera and stuff like that there. And I just had sort of lost everything for a minute. I had no screen, no nothing. So I'm back on with you again, so thankfully. And I had to check everything else to make sure I was still there. And now I'm looking down at my phone and I see I've got my subtitles back. For goodness sake, this thing doesn't give me peace, so it doesn't. But nevertheless, Paddy Haggerty, just after chicken pasta and broccoli bake out at Jackson's. Free ads on, stuffed, very good. Happy days. So I give him a free ad as well. Caroline, thank you very much, Caroline. Thanking you. Rabina, how are you doing, Rabina? How's everything? Hi, everyone. Steve is listening today. Great job, Steve. Happy to have you with us. There's our William. William, how are you doing? How are you? No wee plus beside you. That's happy days, William. So it is. Happy days. So, Marina Mulholland. Hi, Marina. How are you doing? Margaret Martin. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Thank you very much, Linda. Thanking you. And as I say, the boss lady will be along. So happy days. led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar playing friend to my request. Let him sing me back home with a song I used to hear, and make my old memories come alive, and take me away and turn back the years, and sing me back home before I die. You can hear the boss lady now. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from Alta Street came in to sing a few old gospel songs, and I heard him tell the singers there's a song my mama's heard, and can I hear it once before you move along? Let them sing me back home with the song my mama sang, and make my old memories come alive, and take me away and turn back the years, and sing me back home before I die. Won't you sing me back home before I die?
Just love that wee song.
There you go. she's not coming in the show, so she's not coming in that show. So she's not dressed yet. Well, she has clothes on, but she's not dressed. There you go. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant to have her back singing again. So it really, really is. Because I had missed her last week, believe me. But sure, we got through. We've done okay last week. So, right, what have I missed? Anne Lorimer, how's Anne? How are you doing? Great to have you with us, Anne. Absolutely brilliant. Marina Mahone, thank you very much, Marina. Thanking you. Yes, glad to see Sharon back. Absolutely. She will appear in person soon. So she with John Denver song. This is our David doing the backing on this. When you ask where I've been here without you, I like to say I've been fine, and I do. But we both know the truth is hard to come by, and if I told the truth, that's not quite true. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone, and sometimes the hard times don't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind leaves a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Now the face that I see in the mirror. More and more is a stranger to me, and more I can see there's a danger in becoming what I never thought I'd be. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind leaves a chill in my bones. And some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. And sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold winds leaves a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Praise God. So, Mary and Tom Montgomery. Yes, great song it is. Rose, thank you very much, Rosie. Thanking you very, very much indeed. I'll wait till Sharon comes before I do that song. As you know, there's no rules. Don't forget any requests you have. Keep them coming if you wish, and I'll try and cope with them until Sharon arrives, or else she'll be able to see them hopefully whenever she's washed. I was going to say washed, shaved, and shampooed, but that's the men. A Neil Diamond song. Rosie, you like the Neil Diamond songs? Song blue, everybody knows one. Song blue, every garden grows one. Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. And when you take a song, make the blues, you sing them out again. You sing them out again. Song blue, weeping like a willow. Song blue, sleeping on my pillow. Funny thing, that you can't sing it with a cry in your voice, and before you know, it starts to feeling good. You simply got no choice. Subject to the blues now and then. But when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. song blue, weeping like a willow. Song blue, sleeping on my pillow. And funny thing that you can't sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it starts to feeling good, you simply got no choice. Song blue. Song blue. The funny thing that you can't sing it with a tear in your voice. And before you know it starts to feeling good, you simply got no choice. You simply got no choice. Song blue. There you go. So, right, Anne Cope, my cousin Anne. Hi, Anne. How are you doing? And a very happy New Year to you, Anne. I haven't seen you. Harmony Fleming, how are you doing? Happy days. Great to have you with us, absolutely. Sharon Gilmer, hi Sharon, how are you doing? Miriam Tom Montgomery, could you do Life is a River? Yes, I can. I actually even got it written down that time, so I did. So, Martha up in Bursine. Hi Martha, how are you doing? Come on in, Martha, and give us a wave. Come on in and sit down and stay a while, for goodness sake. So, Maggie Britton, good evening, Maggie. How are you? Try a sweet song. Come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with fever, and I got a worried and a jealous mind. And how can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? So what in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow. Cross the evil line today. And how can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one thing to say. So what in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. So what in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. There you go. So, Brian Montgomery, how's Brian? How are you doing, my friend? How are you? Edith Wilby, hi Edith, how are you? How are you doing? Yvonne McLean, my sister-in-law Yvonne, could you sing When the Girl in Your Arms? Yes, I can manage to do that for you, Yvonne. Irene's fan, hi Irene, how are you doing? So, Marion and Matthew Sefton, how are you doing? It's great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Great job, brilliant. I'm glad you made it in. Absolutely glad you made it in. You never know. You might know quite a few people that's hanging about here. So you might. So. Oh, sorry. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me off. My dreams are shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me off. Here we go. My dreams are shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me. And I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me off. Stop the world and let me off. There you go. So, right. Happy day. Linda says, great songs tonight, Desy. As always. Sure, you never know where I'm going to go with songs. So you don't. No, you never know. Anybody that's also just joined us, Sharon will be here later on. She will, absolutely. She's already made an appearance off camera, but she did come in and lift the microphone and sang a wee bit. So she did. So, but let's see, where am I going now? Not a clue, as always. I will do that for you in a wee minute, Yvonne. I'm heading that direction, actually. It's coming up. It will come up. Wee Merle Haggard song called The Farmer's Daughter. Wee simple song that tells a nice wee story. Tonight there'll be candlelight roses in this little country chapel. It's almost fallen down, and there'll be tears in this old farmer's eyes this evening when I give my one possession to that city boy from town. His hair's a little longer than we're used to, but I guess I should find something else to say about this man who's won the farmer's daughter and will soon become my son-in-law today. Mama left 8 years ago, December. It was hard to be a dad and mama too, but somehow we made a home at this old farmhouse, and love was all my baby ever knew. He could be the richest man in all the county and not be good enough to take her hand, but he swears he really loves the farmer's daughter, and I know the farmer's daughter loves the man. There you go. So, lovely wee story. It's short, sweet. Just painted a picture for you, and that's it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I haven't done this version of this song with you before. I missed it. Love sand, made of sand. Sorry. In the wink of an eye, life is turning in your hand, in your hand. Here we go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reason aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Here we go. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you, Every song in my breast dies upon it. Without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Yes, you know that was the last thing on my mind. There you go. First mistake of the evening. Made a mess of the start of it. Got two different versions of the song, and if you remember New Year's Eve when we brought the new year in, I actually done that song, and then there was an additional bit onto it where it went into all the pipes and stuff like that there. And I had numbers written down one side of the song, numbers written down the other side of the song, and I was reading the wrong side of the song. But nevertheless, sure, I'm only human. So Sharon doesn't seem to think so, right? But Nils Sedaka, the Desy song. All my life I've been a kind of lonely man, searching high and low, looking for my way. Then all at once I saw you right in front of me. I knew right then and there my lonely days were through. You're just a rose that shimmers in the sun, and now I know my life has just begun. You are the sweetest thing that could ever be, and you're a miracle to me. You fill my life with tenderness and harmony. I never thought that I'd be laughing once again. You feel the room with something warm and wonderful. I can't imagine life without your precious love. You're just a rose that shimmers in the sun, and now I know my life has just begun. You are the sweetest thing that could ever be, and you're a miracle to me. Rivers bend, rivers flow till the end of time. They keep flowing through eternity. Take me to the sea. You're a river that flows inside of me. You're just a rose that shimmers in the sun. And now I know my life has just begun. You are the sweetest thing that could ever be. And you're a miracle to me. You are the sweetest thing that could ever be. And you're a miracle to me. Praise God. So, right, what do I say? Norman Rowan, a wee request. Welcome to my work. Do you want to know something? That's a wee song we don't do, Norman, and it's a wee song we probably should done. Mary Ann Tom, Maggie Britton, Margaret Martin, thank you very, very much. Linda McLean, thanking you very, very much indeed. Shirley and Rodney, how are you doing? Looking forward to another Friday night. Let's see, it's great, absolutely brilliant. Yes, it's Laura Hagan. I meant to ask you earlier about Jordan. How's he doing? Hopefully he's doing okay. And all negative in the house. Absolutely brilliant. Johnny Ray, Desy and Sharon, do you know I've got a mansion over the hilltop? I know the him you mean. No, but Sharon has just been told to learn it, so she has. I'll tell her she has to learn it, Johnny. So Paddy Haggerty, good evening, Jane. Jane, right, that was it. I seen Jane looking in earlier on. Jane Kennedy, yes, hi Desy and Sharon. I see you now. So, right. Emily McNally. Hi, Emily. Good evening, everyone, she says. Too many words, not enough brains. Okay, so a Ricky Nelson song. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. If I could take the pick of all the girls I've ever known, then I'd come and pick you out to be my very own. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. A heart that's true and longs for you is all I have to give. All my love belongs to you as long as I may live. 'Cause there'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. I never will forget the way you kiss me. And when we're not together, I wonder if you miss me. 'Cause I hope and pray the day will come that you belong to me. Then I'm gonna prove to you how true my love can be. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. Anyone else but you. Anyone else but you. There you go. So, right. Ba-dum-bam. I can hear shouting in the kitchen, and I think what I am hearing is when Sharon's mum's on, she's got the earphones on, and she's got the computer on and stuff like that there, and I can hear Sharon shouting. So hopefully Sharon's mum's on. So hopefully she is. Right, I'm trying to think what was the song I was supposed to do for you, Yvonne. Can't mind it. I do mind it about the girl from yesterday. Isn't that what it was? No, that wasn't it, Yvonne. Yvonne, tell me again what the song was. Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, can you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, can you really make a wish come true? And do you shine on just a chosen few? Is it over? Have I gone too far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, like two ships in the ocean, we drifted apart, but you found an island at sea, and I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Won't you send her sweet love back to me? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, can you send me love from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Got it now, Yvonne. On the ocean we drifted apart, and you found an island at sea, but I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Won't you send her sweet love back to me? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, send me luck from where you are. Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. There you go. So Sharon's in, and I would say she's got her thumb up, so I would say that Violet is on. Happy days. Any ladies and gentlemen, this is Sharon Dundee, by the way. So I would introduce her.
I am his better half.
You haven't seen her this week or two, and she's talking away to you, and she's no mic on.
I don't care. Right, maybe request this, but this is for Mum as well.
Right. Yes. I
so all family members with Mum on. Joel's in the kitchen talking with her. If we're linked up with Jackie and Sophie and Max and Hugh, So in the meantime, she has requested this wee song, and again, it's for Mamie. This is our brother David playing the backing track, as per usual. Mommy, this is especially for you. Love you loads. Sailor, stop your roaming. Sailor, leave the sea. Sailor, when the tide turns, come home, say to me. As you sail across the sea, all my love is there beside you, in Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam. To the harbor of my heart, I will give my love to guide you as I sail across the sea. Come home to me. I made the first mistake, you made the second mistake.
That's it.
But you,
That says call.
right.
You listen back, you can see what I sang. I sang call.
Okay.
Chucky White, how you doing, Chucky? How are you, my friend?
Hello, folks. Again, this is Big Brother David playing the backing track. And I know this song means an awful lot to my mum, who is being isolated in Rathmina and in her bed, God love her, watching us. Sailor, stop your roaming. Sailor, lead the sea. Sailor, when the tide turns, come home, say to me. As you sail across the sea, all my love is there beside you, in Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam. To the harbor of my heart, I will send my love to guide you as I call across the sea. Come home to me as I call across the sea. Come home to me. Especially for you there, Mommy, in Rathmina.
Okay, folks. So, right.
Request I had wrote down there.
You have a couple written down, have you? I have Life is a River for Mary and Tom.
Yes, and Yvonne.
And The Girl in Your Arms.
Yes.
And Johnny asked for there's a hymn Johnny asked for. La 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 la. I'll have to scroll back as I'm
Wasn't
trying to sing it.
the one he always asks for? Old
No,
Road
no, no,
Cross?
no, no. It's a new one. Mummy don't do.
Right. Have to learn that one, Johnny.
Mark McConnell, how are you doing? Good evening, everybody. I missed your name on the way through. And I also missed Yvonne Wright. Yes, great to have the two of you.
Norman, look into my world. It's not one that we do. It's
No, I was
this
saying
world
that
is
too.
not my home.
Yes.
It's the one we do. And Dave Lee's in listening. Big Brother listening to his own backing tracks there.
Yes,
David,
how you
Mummy's
doing?
on with us at the moment in the back kitchen there. Joel and Jackie's linked up, and Sophie and Hugh and Max. So happy days.
This is for Yvonne. Georgina Collum. Hi,
A wee
Georgina.
Cliff Richardson.
When the girl in your arms is the girl in your heart, then you've got everything. When you're holding a dream, you can dream. When you're home, You're as rich as a king, so hold me tight and never let her go. Day and night, let her know you love her so. With the love of your life, spend a lifetime of love. Make her yours forevermore.
Johnny, I love that wee song. It's something I've been looking for, so maybe soon.
So hold her tight and never let her go. Day and night, let her know you love her so. With the love of your life, spend a lifetime of love. Make her yours forevermore. Make her yours forevermore.
Especially for my big sister Yvonne.
That's for our Yvonne.
We
So
know
it
that
is.
song
Margaret
means
Murray.
a
Hi,
lot to
Margaret.
you.
How are you doing? How are you? No problem, Yvonne. You doing this?
It's Mary Murray.
I haven't seen
McBride
Mary McBride
on.
So do that.
No, that takes flipping but 10 breaths in one
Well, then
line.
breathe 10 times.
Flip me. This is hard to sing.
I love my cradle days. There's a new one for you.
I don't do
When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, the time shall be no more, and the morning brings eternal bright and fair. When the saved on earth shall gather over on the other shore, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. On a bright and cloudless morning, when the dead in Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection share. When his chosen ones shall gather to their home on all the skies, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. Here we go. Let us labor for the Master from the dawn till setting sun. Let us talk of all his wondrous love and care. When all of life is over and our work on earth is done, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there.
I think Mommy may have enjoyed that wee
There
song too.
you go, there you go. Okay, so, Harbour Lights.
Life is River, no.
Life is a river, if you wish.
Johnny, that wee song, I love that wee song too. A Mountain Over the Hilltop, it's in my head. but I never did find a backing for it. So we are actually going to see Derek Ryan next month, all being well.
Hopefully so. Hopefully
We
so.
got tickets
Yvonne Wright,
booked.
thanking you very much. Thanking you. What am I calling it? Evening. Rabina listening in Canada, and Marie from Larne. Brilliant. Absolutely great to have you with us.
Lovely.
So, Mary and Tom asked for this here over in Canada. Read Derek Ryan's song called Life is a River. As I went out walking on a fine summer day, through the hills and the valleys, I soon lost my way, till it came to an old man kneeling down by a stream, gazing into the water like he was lost in a dream. In his hand was a pitcher he clung to for life, his eyes filled with tears as he tried not to cry. Then he looked to the heavens and started to pray. In the quiet country hills, I could hear the man say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, but I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. He said, now young man, you're a stranger to me. Could I bother you kindly for your company? Today I am thinking of a time long ago, and I need to tell someone of a girl I love so. It's 42 years today since Rose took my hand, and proudly I lived like her husband, her man, till only last week, son, God took her away. As I kissed her softly, I could hear the she'd say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, but I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. And with that the old man sent me on my way, and said by the water I'll kneel for the day. I'll look at the river starting out on its line. It's where I feel close to my beautiful wife. There you go. So, right, there's Nancy sitting over in Canada. She comes under Dan Horn. Nancy, great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us.
going to sing this and go and see if Mommy's still listening.
Okay. We song called A Mother's Blessing.
Mommy, this is another wee song I know you love, especially for you.
Mary and Tom, no problem.
Again, big brother. As an Irish boy was leaving his old native home, crossing the broad Atlantic waves, once more he wished to roam. And as he was leaving, his mother was standing on the quay. She threw her arms around his waist, and these to him did say, "Our mother's love's a blessing." Thank you, Mommy. No matter where you roam, keep her while she's living, for you'll miss her when she's gone. Love her as a childhood, and feeble, old and grey. Sure you'll never miss your mother's love when she's buried beneath the clay. Again, big brother playing the backing track. David, if you're still on, you're listening to yourself. And Mommy, I know you love this wee song. Again, David will take me up a key here, as he normally does. Here we go, David. And as the years go onward, you settle down in life. You choose a nice young Scottish girl. You take her for his wife. And as the kids grow older and climb upon his knee, you teach them the very same lesson as my mother taught to me. Our mother's love's a blessing, no matter where you roam. Keep her while she's living, for you miss her when she's gone. Love her as in childhood, now feeble, old and grey. Sure you'll never miss your mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay. Sure you'll never miss your mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay. I know Mum will enjoy that wee song too. Right.
There you go.
You're going.
You heading away, are you?
I'm going to tag him, Mum.
Okay. Yvonne, Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. Yes, we'll get to that. Georgia Osborne. Hi, Georgia. Beautiful song, guys. Heartfelt. Great to see you with us, Georgia. Absolutely brilliant to see you with us. Joanne Trainer, how's you and Rob? How are you doing? Hopefully he's had a great, happy new year to you. Absolutely. So, right. Angeline. Here we are dancing in blue cozy light, two total strangers unknown. And I'm not gonna ask if you're married or not. Don't think it's necessary, I should know. I won't look at your finger, don't you look at mine. We keep all the questions to ourselves. All we need to do is exchange our first name. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Here we are together, hours after dawn, two total strangers yesterday. I'm still not gonna ask if you're married or not. Well, it's too late to matter anyway. I haven't looked at your finger, don't guess you looked at mine. We kept all the questions to ourselves. Don't have to get my number, 'cause I'm always here by 10. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly change my dollar for the two-song quarter band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Praise God. So, right, let us see. So, Chalky White, before the next teardrop falls. Yes, we can try and do something like that. Yvonne, my mother. I was walking home from school on a cold winter day. Took a shortcut through the woods and I lost my way. It was getting late and I was scared and all alone. And then this kind old gentleman took my hand and led me home. Mama couldn't see him, but he was standing there. And I knew in my heart he was the answer to my prayers. Ooh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, teach us how to give, and guide us with the light of love. When life held troubled times and had me down on my knees, there's always been someone to come along and comfort me. Kind word from a stranger, lend a helping hand, a phone call from a friend, just to say I understand. And ain't it kind of funny at the dark end of the road, someone lights the way, just a single ray of hope. Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, teach us how to give, and guide us with the light of love. where so many faces show up in the strangest places to grace us with their mercy in our time of need. Ooh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, teach us how to give, guide us with the light of love, guide us with the light of love. There you are, wee Alabama song, super wee song it is too. Willie Nelson's song. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I should have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Baby, I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely nights. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance. If you satisfied, I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Ainsley, the song you're talking about, I go to church on a Sunday, is a wee song called Dear God. It's a really old song and can't find the backing for it. I'm going to have to ask my big brother. David, if you're online I need a backing track for Dear God. So Ainsley, maybe we'll get that sorted for you. Not be tonight, so not. But however,
Mother of mine.
I dedicate this song to my mum, who is watching us at the minute, 92 years of age, and she's in her bed in Rathmina and is watching us at the minute. And I dedicate this to my mum with all my heart.
Mother of mine, when I was young, showed me the right way things had to be done. Without your love, where would I be? Mother, sweet mother of mine, you gave to me such happiness, much more than words can say. I pray to the Lord that He may bless you every night and every day. Mother of mine, now I am grown and I can walk straight all on my own. I'd like to give you what you gave to me, mother, sweet mother of mine. You gave to me such happiness, much more than words can say. I pray to the Lord that He may bless you every night and every day. Mother of mine, now I'm grown, now I can walk straight all on my own. I'd like to give you what you gave to me, mother, sweet mother of mine. Mother, sweet mother of mine.
Mum, if I turn out to be half the person that you are, I'll turn out to be a wonderful person.
There you go.
I love you loads.
Brian McCall, thank you very much. Ainsley, thank you very much. Eleanor, great to see you. And how are you doing? Any snow in Scotland? Hopefully not. I know the folks in Canada are sitting with dear knows. I seen something earlier on there. Was it minus 23 or something? Maybe minus 13 or something. But wow, I think we'll have to go to videos very, very soon. So well. Sorry. We'll do Where No One Starts Alone. Yes, Gloria, we will do that. I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I got someone waiting for me. When I see her, I know what she'll say. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I say, my beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. Birds are singing with you by my side. Let's take the car and we'll go for a ride. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. We'll drive on and follow the sun, and we'll make Sunday go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. And I say, my beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. Here we go.
As you've noticed, Desy has changed the backing track and my harmonies aren't accurate.
I say, my beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. My beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day.
As you have noticed, Desy changed the backing track for that, and it just didn't work, and it's too low. But we'll get that sorted.
Yeah, just to see Ainsley has written there, shared to my friends. Please, hit the
Thank you,
share
Ainsley.
button with all your friends. Absolutely. Please. Lynn Crow. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? Great to have you with us, Lynn. Absolutely brilliant.
Another wee song. Mummy was singing there, A Mother's Love's a Blessing, as I went into the kitchen. She was singing away. That's what she was. And then she started singing this wee song, and I says, right, I'll maybe do this for you. So if it goes pear-shaped, sorry. Mummy, again, hopefully you enjoy this. When trouble surrounds us, when evil comes, the body grows weak, the spirit grows numb. Well, these things he sends us, he doesn't forget us. He sends down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When Noah had drifted on
On the flood many days, he searched for land in various ways. Well, troubles he had some, but he wasn't forgotten. He sent him his love on the wings of a dove. Hope you're singing along, Mommy. On the wings of a snow white dove, he sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove. I'll have to get David to do a backing track for that. When no one had lived it, on the flood many days, he searched for land in various ways. Well, troubles he had some, but he wasn't forgotten. He sent him his love on the wings of a dove. On the wings of a snow white dove, he sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove. Hopefully, Mama, you were singing along there. I think we're going to go to videos and go to and say hi.
Yes, we're going to go to videos
And
now.
Smoke is singing away here.
I can hear Smoke over the top of
honest
everything.
goodness, I'm
Good
sure,
job the doors
they can hear him.
Jane Kenny, one day at a time, please, if we have time.
It's my wee first
Ainsley,
with that.
totally singing along with you.
Happy
Only
days,
out of
Ainsley.
tune here. We're the ones that sing out of tune.
Exactly.
So we are.
But we're
Far from being good singers.
far
we
from
are,
being perfect.
Believe me. I really put a nice wee thing up there. So much love for your mum. I really hope my two girls. I didn't read it like that, sorry, but I really hope my two girls share their love for me. Hopefully so. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, that would be great. And Johnny put up something there asking for one of your father's favourite songs. Absolutely. Linda heard Charlie Price singing this live in Millennium Forum. What a lovely man he was. Yes, absolutely. Kelly from Del Shannon. Sharon has done it, but it's just not right yet. But nevertheless, so okay. Here's our Linda.
Here's one recorded by Patsy Cline, and this is called Just Out of Reach. That thank you to David for his backing. Thank you.
There you go. That's Orlinda. So that's Orlinda. Thank you very much for all your kind comments coming on. Absolutely. Mary McBride. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us. Okay, so before we go to David, a wee Maverick song. I can't sleep a week anymore. Ever since you first walked out the door, and I started drinking to forget. But I don't think the worst has happened yet. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. All you ever do is bring me down. How the whole world fell apart, but I'm too early. I was writing. Rosie, play a slippy song. Yes, you will, with heart and heart. It's funny how my whole world fell apart. I think I saw it coming from the start. I tried to tell myself that you'd be true, I expected way too much from you. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. 'Cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. Hey! All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. 'Cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. Honey, all you ever do is bring me down. That's 'cause all you ever do is bring me down. 2, 3, 4. There you go. Wee bit of Mavericks, wee bit of Mavericks. As he says, who needs out when you can be spending a night like this? The locals. Been amazing. The locals, we're not too far away from you, so we're not. We're just over in Ballymuir, so we are. There's Louis in from South Africa. How you doing, my friend? Hi, Shades, and all you beautiful people. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us, Louis. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Brian, thank you very much. Okay, here's our David. This is the guy who does all the keyboards for a lot of our backing tracks and a lot of Linda's backing tracks, etc., etc., etc. The maestro himself.
Okay, here's a wee song you might know. must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a sail before she sinks in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before forever bound? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. And how many years must a mind exist before it is washed to the sea? And how many years can some people exist before they're about to be free? And how many times can a man turn his head and feel that he doesn't care? Answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sinks in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're ever down? The answer, my friend, blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. There you go, would you see it?
There you go. That's our David. That's our David. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yes. So right. A wee song to do for Yvonne earlier. I know we've got a pile of requests here. Most of them's for Sharon to sing. I can't sing them, so I'm afraid you just have to put up with me until Sharon comes back in again, and then we'll try and get the rest of your requests done. Joel's in. Joel's coming to come and sing with us. Want to sit down? Want to say hello at least? Wasted days and wasted nights I've left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? And don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? You're right, Maggie, the great Freddie Fender. Absolutely brilliant. Wasted days and wasted nights I've left for you behind. For you don't belong to me, your heart belongs to someone else. After this we'll have the amazing Sophie. Wasted days and wasted nights I've left for you behind. For you don't belong to me, your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? There you go. Phyllis Smith, Over the Rainbow, please. Yes, I can manage to do that for you with a heart and a half. Okay. The amazing Sophie.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never.
Our amazing Sophie. Wow. Thank you very much for all your kind comments. Absolutely, absolutely. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Sophie has been so busy, we haven't even actually been able to get over and record some new stuff. So, but we've plenty to go on. Don't worry about that. So we have. So for those folks who are new to us over the last few weeks or tonight or whenever, we'll explain a wee bit so we will. So you heard Linda singing. Linda is Sharon's sister, and then you heard David playing the keyboards and singing. David is Sharon's brother. I'm her husband. in theory anyway. And Sophie is our niece. So happy days. So right, Sharon's sister's daughter. Right, somebody Rosie asked us for a wee bit of smoky. Well, I have not done this for a long time, Rosie. So, but I'll give it a go.
Neither have I then.
My tears have fallen, but they've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I've gotta say. I saw her today, I saw her face, it was a face I loved, and I knew I had to get away and get down on my knees and pray that they go away, but still they begin now. Needles and pins, cause of all my pride, the tears I gotta hide. Needles and pins, needles and pins, but I can't read your mind, or the things you hope to find, when your thoughts and love keep changing all the time. So you caught a glimpse of someone you once knew, and you seem to find it hard to face the truth. But that don't make it right to be wanting me tonight, when your thoughts and love keep changing all the time. She'll cry just a little for a few dollars more. She'll lie just a little like she's done it before. She'll take it, she'll fake it for a few dollars more. She'll show you her heart and then she'll show you the door. You know she'll lie just a little for a few dollars more. Even fly just a little like she's done it before. She'll take it, she'll fake it for a few dollars more. She'll show you her heart and then she'll show you the door. Love how to love me, and you think you know what I mean. And if you really want me to stay, but you've got to lead the way. I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I'm feeling, maybe get a second glance. Now I've gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I'm feeling, maybe get a second glance. Now I'll never get used to not living next door to Alice. Mexican girl, don't leave me alone. I've got a heart as big as a stone. you believe me to be here and love me tonight? Mexican girl, I want you to stay. You know my heart is longing to say that as long as I live, I will always remember the one that I call my Mexican girl. There you go, Rosie. That was for you. Aye, it's a long time since people have heard Smokey, for goodness sake. So, right, are you going here, are you?
Yes, I think you said Mary McBride's
Mary
song.
McBride's on, yes.
Actually,
certainly.
I sang this for the first time on New Year's Eve. Wasn't on last week, and
You know, where were you last week?
I was in bed actually. So
right.
this is the second time singing it live, so it could still go pear-shaped. So it could. It might be at the bottom.
I have every faith in you, won't?
It might be at the bottom. No, it's not. Mary, I hope this
Okay.
goes okay. Are we older? Are we really older?
A song called Harbour Lights by the Platters.
I saw the harbor lights. They only told me we were parting. The same old harbor lights that once brought you to me. I watched the harbor lights. How could I help if tears were starting? Goodbye to a tender nights beside the silver sea. I long to hold you near and kiss you just once more. But you were on the ship and I was on the shore. Now I know lonely nights, for all the while my heart is whispering some other harbor lights will steal your love from me. I long to hold you dear and kiss you just once more. But you were on the ship and I was on the shore. Now I know lonely nights, for all the while my heart keeps praying that someday harbor lights will bring you back to me.
Well done. What a super song. What a super song. So, Beth Thompson, how you doing, Beth? How are you? I thought you were going to say something. It's not like you not to, like. So it's not.
Family, Mommy disappeared offline, so I'm not sure if her batteries went flat in the laptop or what, but thought it was too late to ring the home, so Joel said he would keep us informed when she was back on again. Is this for the bad-tempered man?
Long time forgotten, the dreams that just fell by the way. The good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times, the bad things he's done. She just talks about the good times they've had, all the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman in love with the good-timing man. She loves him Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a bad-tempered woman who loves her bad-tempered man.
Johnny and Sandra.
He likes the nightlife, the lights, and the good time and friends. When the party's all over, she welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand it, but she does the best that she can. She's a bad-tempered woman who loves her bad-tempered man. Go on up. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, you'll walk through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman who loves her good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with her good-timing man. Oh yeah. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman who loves her good-timing man. Yes, she's a good-hearted woman who loves her good-timing man. Praise God. So, Linda's asking where Frederick. There's our Frederick there. So, Frederick's looking for people to create a book club and drink shots.
Well, Frederick,
you don't have to be able to read.
I can do both of them. I read a lot.
Absolutely
of books.
brilliant, Frederick. Sharon's up for that there.
Avid reader, and
I can neither read, but I can drink milk and I can drink white lemonade and stuff like that.
It's
there.
boring.
So, Clive Cowden, hi Clive, how are you doing? How are you, my friend? Great to have you with us.
Gloria requested this wee song, and Johnny says it's a wee bit morbid. Sorry, Johnny, just put your
This song
earplugs
is?
in. Yes,
I didn't think it was this one he was talking about.
I think it's this song he was talking about.
I don't think so.
I think it was.
I'll agree to disagree on that.
We'll agree to disagree, but sure we always disagree. This is for Gloria, if she's still looking in.
This is our Gloria, yes, yes. A super song.
Lovely wee song. It is a bit morbid, actually.
Okay.
Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness, as black as could be, and my heart felt alone, and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Like a king, I may live in a palace so tall,
with great riches to call my own. But I don't know a thing in this whole wide world that's worse than me alone. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the great unknown. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Frog just come.
Well done. There you go. That was
Gloria.
for our Gloria. So right, I was asked a wee while ago for Somewhere Over the
We'll
Rainbow.
look for this other song.
Diddly-dee-dee-dee. Give this a wee try. This is for Phyllis. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue and clouds high. Over the rainbow makes all your dreams come true. Ooh, someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? they're really saying I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than we'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can I hide? That was for Phyllis, so it was. So I did see the 10 o'clock news coming in there, and it must have been funny because I see a whole lot of laughs at it, so I did. So here's my attempts. This is going to be my attempts at trying to read it without having a dig at it. First of all, Desy, the 10:20 news. Nobody was saying you were late, Paddy, but I mean to say it's 10:20, for goodness sake. Met the famous Ballynear eccentric Desmond Jackson. Val McClintock III. You really are funny here now. During the week, he said to me, "Young man, I am married for 35 years and the wife still doesn't like me using her toothbrush." Well, how else did she expect me to... for goodness sake, it disappeared. How else do you expect me to clean out the globes in the golf club? This is how I clean mine as well, Paddy.
It's bad enough finding them in the kitchen sink, let me tell you.
Well, you have to wash them somewhere. That's what you do, you know. You have to... Very, very good, Paddy. I'm sorry I made a mess at the end of it, but there was a thing come up. You have more comments, new comments over the bottom of it, and I missed the punchline. My apologies.
And
Excellent,
are we
as
married
always.
35? We're married more than 35 years? I don't know.
I don't
married
know.
too
Like,
long.
I haven't been sitting...
We're ready for divorce.
There's no chalk marks on my wall. You know, 1, 2... I haven't been doing that.
1984 we got married. Here, we must have been married for a few years.
There you are. Margaret Murray, thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you, News. So, where are you going?
Phyllis is thank you.
Not going to do that, now.
No,
Do this.
doing this. This is for Chucky. Another wee Freddie Fender song, actually. This is an old backing track, so... It's probably not the best. Behind the Foot's Here I Stand Behind the Footlights. Maggie, I do know a song, but I don't do it.
Who done that? Who sang that? Susan McCann?
Paul McCreal Days, same dead person. Here I stand behind the footlights.
Here I stand behind the footlights. Do it without music.
Looks like the show's over.
You ready?
Don't know.
You better be.
James Freddie Fender. If he brings you happiness, then I wish you both the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. If he ever breaks your heart and the teardrops every start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Though it hurts to let you go, darling, I want you to know that I'll stand by you if ever you should call. And if I should ever hear that he made you shed a tear, I'll be there
Here's one you have not backed me with before on this backing track.
I know it's a new backing track. See, if it's on like Beautiful Sunday, then you know it.
We'll give it a go, see how we get on. We don't smoke marijuana in the Skokie. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn or drive cars down on Main Street. 'Cause we like living right and being free. We don't make a party out of loving. We don't help in hand and calling good. We don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies down on San Francisco too. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Leather boots still in style for manly footwear. Beads and Roman sandals won't be seen. Football's still the roughest thing in campus. And the kids here still respect the college deal. We don't smoke marijuana in the Skokie. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn or drive cars down on Main Street. 'Cause we like living right and being free. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Here we go. From Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. And white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. There you go. I think that's a super version.
We don't smoke marijuana in Ballinger either. We smoke weed. Tell a lie, because something we never tried.
Part of me. There's a wee story behind this. So Sharon sent me a message today. She says, I want to learn this song.
If you don't sing this, Desy, I'd like to learn it.
This is what she says. If you don't sing this song, I want to learn it.
This is at 3 o'clock today.
Yes, it was.
3:15.
So by 3:30, I had the backing track all sorted out. I had the words printed out. I had everything all done, and we were trying to get it into its proper key. So we went way up, we went way down, but finally we got it. right?
Sort it.
And we put it out onto the iPad for ready for
And
the
I
play
went
it.
to find
We
the
practiced
words.
it. We practiced it, and on the iPad, happy days, no bother.
I went to find the words.
Sharon went to file the words, and as she opened up the page and went to the alphabetical order, she says, "I already do that song." And it turned out it was the same backing track in the same key,
And
everything
same
for
amount of
goodness
time,
sake.
everything.
So
So I don't even know if it's
this is a wee Charlie Lansbury
It's
song.
actually, I actually heard, who was it? Rolly Daniels
It's
singing
away
it.
now.
Life is leading us to different places. When you're gone, I don't know what I'll do. I will learn to smile at other faces. But part of me will always be in love with you. Who knows where another year will find me? Gone will be the lovely things we knew, but each starry night will still remind me. Part of me will always be in love with you. Part of me will always be wherever you are, wanting you so. Although we're apart, part of me will never let your memory get very far away from me. You'll always be in my heart. Other lips may learn to kiss me sweetly, and darling, when I find somebody new, I'll make believe I'm his completely. And part of me will always be in love with you. Part of me will always be wherever you are, wanting you so. Although we're apart, part of me will never let your memory get very far away from me. You'll always be in my heart. Part of me will always be in love with you.
Well done.
I thought I was doing well today. I says, gosh, got that off first time. Little did I know I'd tried it before.
Irene asked for a wee Elvis song. Monica Fennell. Hi, Monica. How you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us, Monica. Still no snow in Newcastle. You may not mind it is over. I've got a different point of view. Even though I'm shattered, it's easy for you. You don't have to face the music. You don't have to face the crowd. Just go back to where you came from. You ain't even proud. and I had children, and I threw them all away. And now you tell me, you dare to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think I should say? I find it hard to leave them. Hardest thing I ever had to do. My problems haven't started, and it's easy for you. And I had a wife and I had children, and I threw them all away. And now you tell me, you dare to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think? What on earth do you think I should say? If you ever tire of the good life, call me in a year or two. And I've got no choice, I'll forgive you. It's easy for you. You only have to call me. It's easy for you. Just go ahead and call me. It's easy for you. There you go. That was for Irene. Irene didn't know Elvis sang that wee song. She hadn't Elvis sang that wee song before.
She said she lived in Ballinear, but we were the landlords of Balladin for a few years, back in 2002 to 2007.
Yeah, something like that.
So we were. Also, Johnny has put up a message there saying, Sharon,
Get off.
I get off the figs.
Get off.
Never mind the wheat.
I'll get off the face.
Maybe if it wasn't on the wheat, maybe I would get off the figs.
I don't know.
I don't
Johnny,
know.
it's just bad enough to flip and live with without having weed involved in
I
it.
left here to walk out there and
all I
had
need
three
is her
things.
floating around the ring now, for goodness sake.
Had 3 things on the way out.
Yes. Yeah.
So I did.
One light there, a heater there, and another light over there, and they were all. The good thing was she missed the camera, so she did that. But that was the main thing. I was sitting on a big tripod, but she missed it.
If I
Thankfully.
hadn't missed the camera, if I had lay on the floor, you'd have been laughing. You wouldn't have been able to sing the song. Sing the song.
I wouldn't have
Sing the
laughed.
song. You would. You wouldn't help me up, that's for sure.
Step over you and go to bed.
You would.
Right.
This is for Morris. Morris, is it Morris McKillian or Morris Killen?
Just for Morris McKillen, is it?
Is it McKillen or McKillen?
I'm not sure who it's for.
It's for
didn't read
Morris.
it. Morris McKillen. Okay. Slip John B.
This comes in quite sharp.
Ready then?
Come on, slip John B, my grandfather and me, around outside town we did roam, drinking all night, got into our fights. Well, our things all broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B sail and see how the mainsail sets, and call for the captain ashore and let me go home. I wanna go home,
Wanna go home.
why don't they let me go home? Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home.
Wanna go home.
First mate, he got drunk and broke in the captain's trunk. The constable you leave me alone? Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sail and see how the sail sets. Call for the captain ashore and let me go home.
Let me go home.
I wanna go home.
Wanna go home. Let me go home.
Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home.
Wanna go home.
Poor cook, he got the fits and threw away all my grits. And then he took and he ate up all of my corn. Let me go home. Why don't you let me go home? This is the worst trip I've ever been on. So hoist up the John B. sail and see how the mainsail sets. And call for the captain ashore and let me go home.
Let me go home.
I wanna go home.
Wanna go home.
Why don't you let me go home? Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home.
Wanna go home. Well done.
Not a problem, Morris, especially for you.
There you go, Morris. Yes, by all means.
If my sister's still watching, it's a wee song by Alabama, and it's a lovely wee song. Well, I think it's a lovely wee song.
It's a super wee song. Another wee Alabama song. Monica, thank you. Morris, no problem. You're more than welcome, my friend. It's her first night on the town since she was just 18. Lady down in love and out of hopes and dreams. The ties that once bound her now are broke away. She's like a baby just learning how to play. She never thought that love could ever end so soon. Her mind drifts back in time to a midsummer noon. When he asked her to marry, she gladly said, okay. And a woman came to be from the girl of yesterday. Now she's a lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up. She's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her and never let her down. Well, I know this lady that's down on her love, 'cause I used to hold her and have that special touch. But work took me away from home late at night, and I wasn't there when she turned out the light. Then both of us got lonely, and I gave in to lust. She just couldn't live with a man she couldn't trust. Now she's a lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up, and she's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her and never let her down. Now she's a lady down on love. Laura, thank you very much. Linda, thanking you. Tom Mannion, how are you doing, Tom? I seen your name earlier on. Joan Stevenson, hi, Joan. How are you doing? Welcome along, Joan. It's great to have you. Great to have you with us.
I think Mary Tom Montgomery likes this wee song too.
This one here.
Yeah.
Sharon just points to a song. We're doing that one here. And I have to get it.
Right.
Try and do this one. I spent my life looking for you, finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew there was you all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Mornings and evenings all were the same, and there was no music till I heard your name. But I knew when I saw you smile, and now I can rest for a while. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. I spent my life searching for you, finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew there was you all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the curtain of this world away. Hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Down beside me, love me and hide me, and kiss all the hurting of this world away. There you go. That's a wee Don Williams song.
It's
there.
called "Lay Down Beside Me," Mary Tom Montgomery. That's what that wee song. I think Don Williams sang it. "Lay Down Beside Me." It's
There's
a
other,
beautiful
there's
wee
another
song.
couple of versions of it, but it's originally Don Williams' song, so it is.
Didn't see Norman on tonight either.
Oh, I've seen him, yes.
Did he?
Yes, yep. Norman, our cheerleader. I mean,
Our PR man.
our PR man. He got the wrong one there, Norman, so I did.
Well, we have to do something quick because we're doing slow stuff here.
We're nearly done. Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in your life, that's how I know.
That's how I know.
I always wanna be there, holding your hand
Holding your hand.
and standing by to catch you when you fall, seeing you through in everything you do. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Won't you make it right? Let me take you to that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there. Watching you grow and going through the changes in your life. That's how I know.
That's how I know.
I always wanna be there. Whenever you feel
Whenever you feel.
you need a friend to lean on, here I am. Wherever you call, you'll know I'll be there. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Won't you make it right? Let me take you to that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Won't you make it right? Let me take you to that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there. All I ask you is let me be there. Let me be there. There you go. So, you doing this here? Two to finish, folks. Do that one and then light scale. That do?
If you say so, boss.
Well, it's 5 to 11, unless you can do 3 songs in 5 minutes. Okay.
I'm making up for lost time last week.
Aye, Sharon's going to do another hour on her own tonight, folks. I'm going to bed because I have to get up to play golf in the morning.
If he doesn't go to golf, I'm kicking him out to go to golf. Whether it's raining or not.
Hardly get playing golf last week at all, for goodness sake. No, I didn't. Didn't go out on Saturday because it was wet, and didn't go out on Sunday because it was closed.
Top right.
Goodness sake. Here's a wee song. I haven't done this a long time, actually.
I haven't done it anyway. Don't forget, you've a bit to do in it.
And Sharon's just reminded me I have a bit to do in it. Right, we'll go for this. Love can build a bridge.
feet to share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim out and save you in your sea of broken dreams. When all your hopes are sinking, let me show you what love means. 'Cause love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I would whisper love so loudly every heart could understand. 'Cause love and only love can join the tribes of man, not trials. I would give my heart's desire so that you might see. The first step is to realize it all begins with you and me. 'Cause love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? And we stand together, it's our finest hour. We can do anything,
Anything,
anything.
anything. We're believing in the power of love can build a bridge between your heart and mine.
Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
Love can build a bridge
Love and only
between
love.
your heart and
In your heart and
mine.
mind. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
Let's go, folks.
I'm not sure what Johnny's referring to. There he is.
I'm not sure.
This is-
Too many comments have came and gone for us to figure out here. So, okay, last song of the evening, folks.
I don't think I sang this. Yes, you're more than welcome. Hopefully you'll join us next week again.
No problem, Gloria. Frederick, thank you. We all set out to find true love, to meet someone special that they sent from above, to have and to hold, together growing old, to love for the rest of our lives. It's all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's our hearts till death do us part, living forever God's plan. Knew when I met you, you would be my wife. I felt like I've known you every day of my life. Your blue eyes saw right through my wandering soul and guided me all the way home. It was all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love. Joining our hearts till death do us part, living forever God's plan. No problem, Nancy. Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant. We weathered the storm in each other's arms, living forever God's plan.
I know you did explain that we changed the words to this. Or we changed
Yes,
the
there's a lot of words changed in this last, in our
And we did-
outplay song.
We changed it. It was after. Did we do it for New Year
No, just on
last week?
No, we've only
I
done it.
think we did do it New Year.
Okay, folks. Vera, great to have you with us. Thanks very much for being. Pauline, everybody who joined in with us this evening.
Lovely
Great to
to
have
see
you with us.
everyone.
Absolutely brilliant.
Hopefully see you all next week.
Here's our song. It's the end of a perfect day, and Friday night with shades. You've supported us all the way. What a difference you have made. We hope we help to ease your mind through this weary time. In all Shangri-La, this is all we have to give. There's just sadness in the news. We may never love again without these COVID blues. It's our pleasure once again. Our warm welcome will remain in all Shangri-La. Tonight the songs we share stay in our memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from all corners of the world to all Shangri-La. Can't believe it, folks. week 91 Friday nights in a row. Unbelievable. And so we started this in 2020, right through 2021, 2022. We're in 2022. Here,
I think it will be another 5 years.
without you, there's no us. Absolutely.
Exactly. 110%.
Absolutely great to have you with us. Brilliant to have you with us. So, our thanks go out to Linda, to David, to Sophie, to Joel, to Sharon, to Smoke for singing along with us as well,
And
or Tara.
Darryl is-
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, great to have Darryl with us as well. Tonight the songs we share stay in our memory. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from all corners of the world to all Shangri-La. In all Shangri-La. In all Shangri-La. Thanks very much, Linda, for putting that.
Linda, that was quite funny, actually.
How are we supposed to sing with
She's
you
getting her
jumping-
own back to all the girls she's loved before.
Yes, you are, absolutely.
So she is.
Well done, Linda, well done. Absolutely brilliant. So
Very
that's
funny.
very good. Okay, folks, that's us. The finish of another Friday night. We will be here next week as
All being
per
well,
normal.
God
It's
spares
8 o'clock right through to. Don't forget, it will go on to everything we've done here tonight goes on to YouTube. Sophie's video, Linda's got her own YouTube channel. Link Sing Country 122. You'll find all Linda's back attacks there,
That's
all
so
Linda's songs and stuff there. So,
Ainsley, lovely to have you and see you next week. Hopefully all been well. God spares us.
great to have you all with us, folks. And if we made some wee bit of, if we give you some sort of wee bit of comfort tonight, that's us.
We
have done our job.
take a lot of pleasure in that, to be honest. Thank you, folks.
From
Take
Sharon,
care.
myself, and Joel, very, very nice.
Take care, stay safe, folks.
Night.